Right. As you can see, a conceptual framework question. Why is my screen not back? Is my screen back? Okay. As you can see, a conceptual framework standard question. These are your question banks. All right. When you are writing semester test 1, semester test 2, exam, it is very likely that you will get a structure that looks exactly like this. Obviously, not the exact same question, but the structure and the standard. Okay. And I would like to reiterate what was told to you in your lectures today. If you did high school accounting, you heard what the lecturer said. Forget, leave it in the past, right? Because now we are teaching you IFRS. And could someone kindly type in the chat box what the full name of IFRS is? I will check it out later. I would like to get started with the question. So, step one, okay? Step one. You see where it says part A and part B? That is the very first thing you read. You must read your required. Okay? Read your required. So before I even read the passage or the scenario, okay, someone answered International Financial Reporting Standards 125%. That is what IFRS stands for. So, part A, read the required. Equity is one of the elements of financial position. List and define the other elements. All right? List the enhancing qualitative characteristics of financial statements and explain the term accrual accounting. I kindly ask you guys, after I have read the scenario up here, may 3 people please answer these questions for me. Okay? Right. Anyone, you will just raise your hand when I request you to, but please, right? Read the question carefully. We've already covered all of this last week in our classes. No? So, the scenario. Your high school friend, Mr. Ranger, decided to start a small company called Kalahari Traders, Pty Ltd, hereafter Kalahari, that buys and sells ladies' cosmetics. Mr. Ranger, who is also a shareholder, was excited when he heard that you are studying Accounting 1A at UJ, as he thought you might assist him with a few accounting queries that are listed below. So, part A, once again, we started off by reading the required, we go back. Equity is one of the elements of financial position. Equity is presented in the statement of financial position. List and define the other elements that relate to the financial position of Kalahari traders. Right? So can someone please raise your hand? And what is one element? What is the name of that element? And please also give me the definition. Let's go. Anyone, please, guys, don't be shy. Let's talk. Any takers? Okay, hand raised. Let me see. Oh, no hand raised. Okay, Ndaba, please unmute your mic. And I also see Samkelo, you can do the question after Ndaba. Okay, hands went down. Guys, unmute and speak. Yes, there we go. Talk to me.
Okay, the element I have now is income.
All right. What is an income?
So income, as I know,
Wait. We have to read carefully. Element of financial position, my good sir. Element of financial position. Do you see where you went wrong?
Okay.
Okay, before you answer, where did you go wrong so that the others can identify?
Okay. So I confused between the elements elements of IFRS.
Okay, no, you know what happened, right? What you confused is income is an element of financial performance, which is presented in the statement of profit or loss. But elements of financial position are presented in the statement of a financial position, right? And there's 3 of those elements. So do you now have your answer?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, give it another shot.
Yeah, let me check. I'm coming.
Okay, I'll give someone else a chance. All right. No Zipo, please unmute your mic. Or Entle, right?
Um,
There we go. How are you?
okay, who's speaking?
It's Nozipo. Nozipo speaking, right?
Yes.
Yes.
They said equity is one of the elements of financial position. So when we are speaking of financial position, we know it includes equity, liability, and I think assets as well.
Okay, so please can you list the other elements besides equity? Because here in the scenario they said equity is one of the elements. Now they say list and define the other. So there's two other elements. Please can you list one and define it for me?
It's liability.
All right. What is the definition of a liability?
A liability is a present obligation of the entity to transfer an economic resource as a result of past events.
Yes, 15 out of 10. 100% correct. All right. Thank you. Next volunteer, please. What is the other element? Entle, your hand has been raised. Please kindly unmute and speak. Okay, Entle is disappeared now.
Hi,
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. So another element, can it be asset?
100%. What is the definition of an asset?
Okay, so from what I understand, an
Yes.
asset is anything that can give you an economic benefit and which you have total control over.
Perfect. So you have essentially summarized the points we would get into when we are doing application. But remember, there is an abbreviation called perk, right? An asset is a perk. So I want you to say the full definition if you know it. Please say the required definition.
I don't know it.
Okay, no, it's okay. I'm going to present the answer just now.
Okay.
Anyone else? Any takers? Yes, speak. You may. You may speak, sir.
Okay, the definition of the asset that I think you
Yes.
want is, a asset is a present economic resource controlled by the entity as a result past event.
Yes. As a result of past events. That is lovely, perfectly said. Let's go up here to the slides that I presented to you guys. So that I can show you the definitions that I taught you, as well as the definitions of the IFRS standard that you will be expected to follow when you are writing your assessments. Okay, here you go. Here are your definitions. Asset, present economic resource controlled, right? PERC, remember it as PERC, right? By the entity as a result of past events. Someone in the chat box said, is it a right? Yes. An economic resource, which is what an asset is essentially, is a right. Can you guys see my screen, by the way? Thumbs up. Can you please spam the thumbs up until my computer crashes? Okay, I see you. Okay.
Zami, please zoom if possible or enlarge.
Yes, 100%. I can do that for you.
Thank you,
Is it
sir.
better? Lovely. Okay, so an economic resource is a right that has the potential to produce economic benefits. Guys, this definition goes hand in hand. Ne? When you list the definition of an asset, ensure to include what an economic resource is. Okay? Then the liability is a present obligation of the entity to transfer an economic resource, once again, as a result of past events. Okay? Then equity, which was mentioned, the residual interest in the assets of an entity after deducting all of its liabilities. Okay? Rinelwe, your hand has been raised. You may unmute and speak.
Sorry, sir, it's a mistake.
Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. Right? So now I'm going to go back to what? To the question. This is essentially us revising what we've been learning thus far. Okay? Now, list the enhancing qualitative characteristics of financial statements. Once again, I am prioritizing those who unmute. Let us engage. What are the enhancing qualitative characteristics? Do not be afraid. Okay? I don't want to mispronounce your name, but I'm going to assume it's okay. The hand went down. Mvuleni, you may speak. What are the enhancing qualitative characteristics? And those in the chat box, don't worry, I can see y'all. You guys are not even far off. Okay?
So I don't have a question. I have a question relating to question one. You said it says list and define other elements, but we only had two, and the question is out of 8 marks. Where does the
Exactly.
other
Yes.
marks exactly?
Sir, guess what? Do you know where the 8 marks go? Must I show you? Let me go back to the definition and show you where those 8 marks are going. This is why you must not play with your theory, right? By virtue of saying asset, that's a mark. Ne? You with me?
Yes.
Right. Asset
Yes, sir.
is a present economic resource. That's another mark. That's another mark. Saying present economic resource, mark. So that's 2 marks already. Okay? Controlled by the entity, 3 marks. As a result of past event, 4 marks. Done. Liability. Nah? Liability. First, for saying liability, for identifying it as an element, that's a mark. Is a present obligation, another mark. To transfer an economic resource, 3rd mark. As a result of past events, 4th mark. So the definitions, do you see where the marks are coming from, my good sir?
Yes, sir, I see.
Yes. So even with this passage, guys, please just always write it. Even if you don't get the marks, please just show your lecturers that you know what you're doing and you didn't come to play. You came to conquer. Okay? Not conquer as in Soweto, ne? Not groove, guys. To conquer the academics, ne? Please. Let's forget about groove. You guys are still children. You're young, ne? Sharp. You must start touching groove in your final year. And like start touching groove when you graduate. Yeah, when you have a degree, you touch groove. So, back to the class. We were talking about the enhancing qualitative characteristic of financial statements. Guys, let's talk. Can someone please unmute the mic? I told you, yo, guys, and I told you about enhancing. Yo, I made such an example. Okay, I hear a voice. Please carry on speaking.
Yes, sir.
Okay, who's speaking? Samkelo or Kabelo? Who wants to speak? Speak
Kabelo
first.
wants to speak. So the enhancing qualitative characteristics, I must list all of them or?
Yes, please. Right here, it just says list. You don't even have to define. Just list.
See where the marks. The comparability,
Yes.
verifiability, timelessness, and understandability.
That's lovely, my good sir. For those that were not in my classes, right? Yes, please, round of applause for him. For those who are not in my classes, let's just do a quick, fast recap on how I taught you guys. Sorry, sir? Okay, I just want to show you guys how I taught. Where was it? Let's see. So these enhancing qualitative characteristics fall under the main heading of qualitative characteristics of useful financial information. Nah? So it brings me all the way up here. Enhancing qualitative characteristics. Today, the lecturer mentioned that they are not very necessary, but they give a boost. And she made an example of how ladies may use makeup for enhancement. Yes, you are beautiful, 100%, but to enhance that beauty, you use makeup, right? So that's how you should remember the enhancing qualitative characteristics. The characteristics that always need to be present for the financial information to be useful is the fundamental qualitative characteristics, okay? Right. When I was teaching, I was saying, remember it as VCAT, right? Because unlike women, right, you guys are beautiful and then makeup enhances. Unlike women, us brews, all of us are ugly. Don't lie to yourself. There's no good looking brew, at least in my eyes. So a VCAT which is a haircut, right, enhances the brew, to make him look decent. Okay, so remember it as V cut. Okay, as the same way that gents get a haircut to enhance. V standing for verifiability. I should actually change the order of this so that it matches with V cut. But V, verifiability, C, comparability, U, understandability, and T, timeliness. You should be able to cram these, even though I do not recommend cramming. That's why we are working so hard in the beginning. But you should be able to remember that these ones end with ability, ability, ability. Then this one's just the odd one out, timeliness. All right. Is everyone good with that? Please, can you spam the chat box until my computer crashes? If you understand, thumbs down if not. Okay, lovely. We're done with that one. Nah? Can someone please, this one we had a long fight because in this specific lesson, high school accounting students, right, brought their high school knowledge, which is valuable but not useful at UJ, right? And we started having arguments on accrual basis. We're beefing. So today, can we please clarify what I taught you guys? I'm so happy that the thumbs up are still popping, even though I asked you guys to do them 3 seconds ago. All right. Samkelo, you have been raising your hand and I have not yet given you a chance to speak. Okay, you're gone now. If you'd like to speak, Samkelo, please do. Zinhle, okay. Yes. Who's speaking, guys? Hi, how are you?
Speaker.
Okay, perfect. Talk to me.
How are you?
I'm well.
Accrual accounting means that a transaction is recorded when it happens and not necessarily when payment is made. Recorded in the financial statements actually. So except for the statement of cash flows.
Okay, perfect. Nah? I stopped listening when you said recorded when they happen and not necessarily when the money comes in. That is what I would like you guys to keep in mind for now. Okay? We're taking it step by step, guys. Don't worry. We're going to end up covering everything. Everything will align. So just come to class, open mind, open ears, so that we can actually we can get it into it. Nah? Perfect. So, full marks, 14 marks here, chopped. Pretty easy. Imagine 14 marks theory. Nah? Now, I won't lie to you, this one gets very tricky if you do not understand your elements well and how they interact. Okay? So, part B, we are not going to do now. If we have time at the end of the class and it looks like we might not, we will get to it. But if not, it's okay because part B is the accounting equation. While I'm on that thought, okay, Tsehofatso, your hand is raised and it's been raised. I'm sorry if I've been ignoring you. If you'd like to speak, please unmute your mic. If not, just lower your hand, okay?
Good evening, sir. I just wanted to ask, with I think Samkelo's definition of an accrual of modeling itself. With Samkelo's definition, I just wanted to ask. Wow.
Okay. So you wanted to ask?
So may I speak?
Yes. Speak.
To ask regarding Samkelo's answer.
Okay.
He said, she defined accrual accounting as what I understand as accrual basis. So I just want to find out accrual accounting and accrual basis is the same thing.
100% same thing.
Thank you.
Keyword is accrual. These guys they like confusing you. That's the problem with UJ. UJ isn't trying to see you succeed. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you a secret. Nah? When students fail, it's a profit. Let me tell you, because if you fail, you're repeating a module. Repeating a module, pay more money. Pay more money for UJ. UJ rich, you fail. Perfect balance. It balances like the accounting equation. Perfect balance. You see, so UJ will say accrual basis of accounting in their slides. Then exam, what is the accrued and then you start seeing English you've never seen before. Nah? So make sure you just don't be blindsided by that. Thankfully, we have these tutorials. So let me cook. Okay? Perfect, right? So I'm glad that we're all on the same page. And as I was saying, accrual accounting, do not complicate it. It's just the very fact that, hey, I went to Pick and Pay. I bought a loaf of bread. I did not pay Pick and Pay. I'll pay them next week. Now, because Student Chronicles were always broke. I will pay Pick and Pay next week. Now, Pick and Pay is going to record one loaf of bread left their inventory, regardless of the fact that I'm paying next week. They're going to record it today, and they're going to record me as a receivable because they are yet to receive the money from me for that transaction. Okay? Cool. And we will get to examples when we are journalizing. All right. So, as I was babbling about in part B, it's the accounting equation. Did someone type it in the box for me? What is the accounting equation? What is the accounting equation? Tato, you said please repeat the explanation. Which explanation? I'll gladly repeat. Yo, Entle saying cook. So yeah, also you cooking, Entle Mos. The accounting equation is assets equals equity plus liability. Yes. Samkelo said assets equals liability plus equity. Same thing, guys. If you know basic maths, simple stuff. Ew, someone came with which one is this one? Minecraft. I mean, look, wait. It is correct. You are correct, but this is not the accounting equation you should follow. No? Assets, Musa said assets minus liabilities equals equity. And if you do mathematics, that is correct. But please, nah, forget about that one. Nah, please don't put it. Nah? Yeah, just make sure you stick to assets equals liabilities plus equity. Now, is that okay? Please hit me with a thumbs up, guys. Please repeat the Curl definition, okay? Some people are visual learners. Let's go to the Curl. Nah? Nah? Sharp. Accurate basis. I'm going to mute myself. Let me stop talking for 10 seconds or 15 seconds rather. Read what accurate basis said, what it says, nah? And then I will then explain it again. Okay, I explained it yesterday though. I don't want to spend too much time on these concepts, guys. That's why the YouTube videos are there. They are more in-depth explanations. But for the time being, no student left behind. If you want me to explain it again, I will do that for you. Please just read there. Guys, I'm back. Guess who's back? Back again. Sharp. So accrual basis, now. It's basically saying, okay, Sitler's raised their hand. Please unmute your mic. You may gladly speak, if that is the intention.
Okay,
Hi, how are you?
sir.
Yes. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Can I ask, when you're explaining these definitions, won't we be penalized if we say it like exactly like word for word, or should we like explain it more in our own words? I think that.
Wait. Okay. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I'm very sorry. I cannot hear your audio. Would it be too much admin to ask you to just type me the question and I will get to it? I just can't hear your audio, ne? I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yes, perfect. Talk to me.
Okay, I had AirPods on, so yeah.
Okay, no problem.
I was asking if when we're defining these terms, must we like use it like word? Okay, can we explain it in our own words, or can we like write it exactly as it is, like word for word?
I feel like, let me give you an honest tip if you want to stay on the safe side. Word for word, bar for bar, verbatim. Copy it word for word. Especially, you see these definitions, please don't play with UJ when it comes to their asset, liability, and equity definitions. Don't play with them, nah? Give it as it is. So you're going to literally have to study theory properly and efficiently, nah?
Oh, okay.
Lovely. Right,
Thank
so
you.
accrual, my absolute pleasure. Accrual basis of accounting. Transactions/events are recorded in the period they are incurred/earned, not necessarily when cash is paid. Ne? Sharp. Pick and Pay. Ne? If I go to Pick and Pay and I buy bread on credit, even if I did not give them the money on that day, they are going to record the transaction on that day. Done. Done. I'm stopping there. I don't want to confuse you guys. Does that make sense? Plain and basic. I buy bread on credit. I don't have money to give. You never give me. I never give them. I don't have money to give them. Nah? So I take my bread and I dip. Right? Perfect. Pick and Pay is going to record that, hey, Mr. Francis bought bread. That's it. Even if the money doesn't come on that day, they're going to record it in that period. Okay, there's going to be a more sensible example now. Let us get into the application, right? I'd like to go back to this question quickly to make sure that I've wrapped it up. Perfect. That is accrual accounting. Accounting equation, guys. Here's a little template of what they're going to expect you to do. This I feel like I'm going to start tomorrow because it looks like we're going to run out of time. But essentially what they want you to do is they give you these elements or these scenarios, and then you are going to have to record. Is it increasing assets? Is it increasing liabilities? Is it decreasing equity? Whatever it is. And in the end, it has to balance. Do you understand me? It has to balance. Like the other video I made, if you check through the YouTube videos, you will eventually get to the video. But this was an example I made. This is assets. Our assets are worth 1,250. Our owner's equity is 750 and our liabilities is 500. Meaning this side equals to this side, making the equation balanced. Nah? Is that okay, guys? Can I move? Okay, sharp. Let's get into application, right? Your lecturer started giving you brief application questions and examples of how to apply. Nah? So, let me try my best to get into this as quickly as possible. Nah? Let's go to the second document. Right. What did I say, guys? When you see a question, what is the first thing you do? I want to see if y'all are listening or if some of y'all are just joining and then going on TikTok. Let's talk. What is the first thing you do when you see a scenario? Unmute yourself and speak or chat box. Anything is fine. What is the first thing you do, guys, when you see a scenario? Okay, someone answered. Yes, read the required first. Thank you. Hey, now you guys are gonna touch distinctions. Yo, I know it's too much. Sharp. What does the required say? And this, let me tell you why it's important to read the required. This is a perfect example of why. Nah? By referring to the conceptual framework of financial reporting, answer the following questions assuming Garden is reporting for the month of January 2023. Nah? If they are reporting for the month January 2023, that month would be their reporting period. But usually a reporting period is a year. Okay? They will not ask you the definitions of those things. You guys as accountants should just make sure you know them. Nah? Cool. Identify and name the element of financial statements represented by the 10 lawnmowers, the repair costs, the rent paid for February 2023. This is when your accrual basis of accounting is going to come into handy. But let us get there first. Now, provide the definition of the element, apply the definition of the element to the scenario. Okay? Right. This is your structure. Always follow UJ template, UJ structure. Don't do your own thing. Your lecturer mentioned today that people lose 10, 15, 20 marks because of arrogance. And they say, but ma'am, in high school they taught me. And unfortunately, high school is no longer. You guys passed, been there, done that. Well done. Now, this is your template. Right. The reason why the required is important to read is because if there's a Molife who likes to rush, Molife don't rush, they're just going to start applying. And then they're going to apply all 5 transactions just to come find out that they only wanted you to apply 3 for the elements. Okay? The 5 transactions will then be completed in full when you're doing your what? Your accounting equation. Okay? Now, let's work together, guys. From what you've learned in class, from what you already know, okay? Let's start. Right. On 3 January 2023, which one do they want? 10 lawnmowers, 10 lawnmowers. On 3 January 2023, Gardens bought 10 lawnmowers from Gilder's warehouse at a total cost of 20,000 Rand in cash. The lawnmowers were delivered on 4 January 2023. Now, let's talk. I'm going to start typing. As we've seen here, this is what they want us to do. Write 10 lawnmowers. You must do this in the test as well. Should you get a definition of application, write what you are applying first. Then you're going to write name of element, definition of element, application. Né? So you guys are going to tell me by unmuting or the chat box what is the element in question. I'm just going to write here 10 lawn mowers. Then I'm going to write definition. Then I'm also going to write application. Let me see. All right, talk to me. Anyone want to unmute? If you want to unmute, just unmute, guys. It's fine. First come, first serve. Whoever speaks first will listen to them. No?
So I don't understand.
Yeah, talk to me. You don't understand?
I don't understand the definition and application. Are we supposed to like define?
So okay. So what you're doing in this case, right? We have our element. Oh, sorry. Who's speaking? You may speak. I'll speak after you. Okay.
Something I actually wanted to say, can I please answer that? But you can go ahead.
You want to answer the question, Samgelo? You want to answer the question?
Answer Amish's question, but okay, yeah.
Okay, wait. I'm not understanding you. What did you want to do?
I wanted to answer Angie, right? But it's okay since you've started. I will answer the question like the tutorial question.
Okay, perfect. So, essentially, to answer your question, what we're doing here is we know that we have 5 main elements of financial statements. So now we have been given scenarios. We have been given scenarios here. Okay? So if you look at number 1, scenario 1, right? Gardens bought 10 lawnmowers from Gilder's warehouse at a total cost of 20K cash. They were delivered on 4 Jan. The required says identify and name the element of financial statements represented by these scenarios here. Do you understand? So what we're doing is we're going to write 10 lawnmowers and then we're going to decide from income, expense, equity, wada, which element is it? And then after we have decided what element it is, we need to now apply the definition of that element to the scenario. That is why I started this class off by making us answer the definitions so that we could warm up. Does that answer your question?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
No problem. Guys, I do see you in the chat box, but I'm trying to force you guys to speak so you can be confident, so that you are not afraid. Okay? You guys know this work, you understand it. I trust every single one of you. So Samkelo, please take it away. Your hand was raised first. What element is the 10 lawn mowers?
Okay, can you please show it in the scenario, please, so that I can be referring when I apply.
Okay, you also want to attempt the application.
Okay, yeah, I'll do the 10 mowers where I define and apply.
I think okay, so let's do this, guys. We have 12 minutes left. Okay. Let me see. Is anyone here keen to join a second part, or do you guys want to conclude here and carry on tomorrow? No? What do you think? Thumbs up for second part, maybe an extra 30 minutes. Thumbs down for tomorrow. Thumbs down for tomorrow. Yo, now I can't even tell. Yo, I see more thumbs up though. I see more thumbs up. I thumbs up is winning. Yo, Renelwe doesn't want to work. Shame on you. Huh? Okay, Faith, you don't want to work. I know it's fine then. Now I'm joking, guys. There's no pressure. There's no pressure. Let's just carry on. Let's just finish here. Let's move, okay? Yo, hey, you guys don't want to work. Now it's been a long day, nah, long life. Now it's fine. Back again, same time, same place. Should we do the meeting at the same time as today, or should we do 5:30 to 6:30? Thumbs down for 5:30 to 6:30. Thumbs up for this time again. People don't want to work. Yo, it's tense, gents. Okay, I'm saying, okay, guys, I'll just create a poll on the group. I'm wasting time here. Right, Samkelo, please just tell me what the element is so that I can at least do the application of the asset at least and then conclude the class. I have 10 minutes. Let me cook. What is the element?
Okay. The element asset.
Correct. Right? The element is asset. There was someone who said the element is an expense, right? Someone did say that. Um, Someone said tomorrow around 5:30, I'm attending accounting 1A. Yeah, don't worry, guys. 8:30 to 9:30. We'll just make that our new time for the time being. I'm also going to work on getting us venues so that I can meet you guys in person and maybe have like a 1 hour, 30 minutes class, which is going to be more lucrative and conducive. But in the end of the day, we are in no rush. You guys are actually way ahead because tomorrow we will finish off application and then we will do accounting equation. Then we're gonna start journalizing. Then we're gonna start general ledger. It's going down. Time to play is truly and honestly. Don't finish that sentence. Asset. Name of element. Asset. Right. Very important now, guys. I need your full focus. You must make sure you master. Is there any class at 7 p.m.? No, there aren't. You know what the thing is? We have schedules of different classes happening. So I'm trying to ensure that I have my class at a time that does not clash for you guys. Okay? And in the end of the day, even if you miss the class, guys, please go to the YouTube channel. I have been sending the links. You are going to be caught up, even if you listen to the lesson in times 2 speed, because the theory I'm teaching there is being taught this week anyway. I just want you guys to be up to date with my classes, hence putting you further ahead. Ne? Great. So, very important, guys. Please, I beg, or please, ne? What you're going to do when you are applying application, when you're applying the definitions of the elements, you need to break them into pieces. Yeah? So for asset, yeah? For asset, we're going to start an asset. Okay, hold on. An asset is a present economic resource. Done. That's point one. Ne? You stop there. 1 mark. Ne? You've already gotten 2 marks from this thing. You touched 1 mark for saying asset. You touched 1 mark for saying asset is a present economic resources. Is a present economic resource. Sorry. Ne? Now to apply. Guys, now I'm teaching you. The lawn mowers are a present economic resource. If you listened carefully in class today, your best friend in these scenarios is the word because it forces you to elaborate. Do you remember that from class, guys? Or am I tweaking? Am I tweaking? Exactly, I'm not tweaking. Great. So, the lawnmowers are a present economic resource because Gardens has a present legal right of ownership over the lawnmowers. Okay? Right. So I'm going to type that out as fast as I can. the lawnmowers are a present economic resource because if you don't write because, I try, I won't lie. Gardens is the reporting entity. Gardens has a, you can say present legal right, or you can just state that they have a right. Okay, because an economic resource is a right to receive economic benefits. No? Wait, no. A right that has the potential, the word potential is important, to produce economic benefits. Right? Economic resource is a right that has a potential to produce economic benefits. An economic resource is a right that has the potential to produce economic benefits. Now, please don't forget that one. Okay? Right. Back down. Because garden has a present legal right. So I'm going to give you the most efficient template, right? From the tutorial questions provided by UJ. This is how they want you to answer. So if you answer like this in a paper, it is impossible to lose marks. Now, they have a present legal right of ownership. Okay? Of the lawnmowers. This fat paragraph is just 1 mark. Nah? Then, remember I told you with the asset definition, it's not just the fact that it's a perk and we are popping Percocets. No, we're not just popping Percocets, right? We have to state the economic resource definition. So how you would apply it is the right, nah? The right has the potential to produce economic benefits. The right has the potential to produce economic benefits. Né? Because, don't forget, best friend. I know you guys are struggling to make friends at UJ because it's your first friend. Né? You must talk to because, you must vent to because, you must tell because how your day was today. Okay? Because gardens, right? Gardens will generate. No, it's all in bold, guys. Sorry. My bad. Gardens will generate income when they use the lawn mowers to mow the lawn. All right. So that's just us, what's called, to mow the lawn for their customers. So that's just us applying the fact that the asset is a present economic resource. How did we apply it? So first we said the lawnmower are the present economic resource, making the lawnmower the what? The assets. Because why are they an asset? Because garden has the present legal right of ownership over the lawnmowers. Right? You must follow this template the whole time. Every time, even if it's a truck and it's a different company, you say the truck is the present economic resource because Focus Academy has the present legal right of ownership over the truck. 1 mark. Now, I think people are trying to join. Okay, hand raised. Hand raised. David, Sitle, talk to me. Your hands are raised. Let's talk.
Yeah,
And we have 2
sorry,
minutes
sir.
left.
Can I?
sir.
Yes.
Can I speak?
Okay, ladies first.
Yeah, ladies first. Uncle.
Um,
Sitle, you see this
I
boy
was
now. He's a
asking, can we
potential
also add?
Valentine. because he let you speak first. What a
Can I
gentleman.
add? Okay,
Add.
it's
Sorry,
fine.
I'm playing. Add. Sorry. Gentleman. Add. Yo, guys, the call is ending, most gents. Are you sure? Okay, add, Sidley. Add. Before the thing ends.
Okay, can I say it can also they have control to prevent usage by others.
Yes, you may, but you don't
To
have
others.
to. That was just an extra. That your lecturer did mention that 100% correct. According to the UJ standard, you don't necessarily have to put that in this particular block. Guys, can we please have another call just to finish off the definition of an asset at least, so that tomorrow we go on to the other. I'll take 10 minutes. I promise, guys. I promise, nah? Sharp, I'm gonna send the link. I'm gonna send it now, then let you guys join. Okay, cool. I'm seeing thumbs up everywhere. Shout out. Love. Okay, I'll see you in 2 seconds. Sure.